Hey guys, it's Precious here and welcome back to our channel, Divine Duo. Okay, so today I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on how my big chop experience was. For those of you that don't know, I used to be bone straight, relaxed, and then I transitioned to texlaxed, and I did that big chop a year ago. So I just wanted to update you guys on how my hair is doing so far and how much I am enjoying being texlaxed. So one of the main reasons why I decided to transition from relaxed to texlaxed is because my hair was lacking a lot of body and thickness and fullness. It was very thin and limp, and most of the styles that I did with my real hair, like if I wore my real hair out and didn't, and wore it in some type of style like a braid out or anything, it looked horrible. It really did look horrible because it just didn't look full. It looked really thin. So when I found out what being texlaxed was, I switched around my whole regimen and decided to begin transitioning because I wanted thicker hair. I wanted fuller hair. So after transitioning for about, I would say 6 months, after 6 months is when I decided to cut off the relaxed ends. Well, most of the relaxed ends. I didn't cut it off completely, but I cut off most of my relaxed ends. And it was because the thin ends were giving me a problem. They were getting really tangled, and wash day was taking much longer than I needed it to. So just one wash day I decided to cut off the rest of my relaxed ends. It was the best thing I could have done. Wash day became easier. Every time I had to put my hands in my hair, it was much easier. Everything to do was much easier. That brings me up to where I am right now in my journey. So when I first cut the ends of my hair off, I think I was right at collarbone length, like if not just grazing it. And I had just touched collarbone length, and that's where I started measuring it from. I couldn't even measure it on a shirt. I was just using my bones on my body as well as some marks on it. After that, my hair started growing in so evenly, and I felt like it was growing faster. And I know it wasn't growing faster, but it appeared to be growing faster because my ends were so blunt and they were growing in so evenly. Like, so I can see every inch that I gained, every length that I gained, I can see it. So that was one of the benefits of cutting my hair, because my hair began to grow in evenly and it felt like it was growing in faster. Another benefit of cutting my hair was that I didn't have to deal with those ends. I didn't have to deal with a longer wash day. And also, I feel like if you have thin ends still left on texlaxed hair, it can cause some of the texlaxed hair to become damaged if it's getting tangled too much, and then you have to comb it through and damage some of the hair that's growing in and looking really nice. To save yourself some of that damage, it's best to do a big chop when you're ready, when you need to. Don't just try to say, oh, I did a year, so I'm gonna stretch a year. Whenever your ends are giving you a problem, you should definitely cut those off. And that's exactly what I did. So I cut my hair at the end of May 2017, and from then to now, this is the span of how my hair has grown each relaxer. As you can see, it's definitely a big difference. I started from collarbone length, and now I'm raising armpit length. So within a year, I managed to go from collarbone to armpit length. If there are any differences in somebody that's relaxed and somebody that's texlaxed, I would have to say that relaxed hair is probably easier to take care of because you're only dealing with one straight texture. So you really don't have to deal with much tangling. I don't feel like when I was relaxed, I felt like I didn't have much tangling to deal with. It was really simple. Relaxed hair is really easy to take care of. Texlaxed hair, though, has a lot of different patterns throughout the strand. Therefore, if you think it's going to be easier to go texlaxed, I wouldn't advise for you to go texlaxed because it's much more work. You definitely have to Take your time when it comes to detangling, because your hair will get much more tangled up. And also it doesn't dry as quickly because you have more texture to it, so it takes my hair much longer to dry. And also your strands are more prone to breakage because there's more areas in the strand where there are weaker parts. So you should really be careful when it comes, you should really keep up with your treatments, your protein treatments, your moisturizing treatments, so that you do not break, so your hair doesn't break off at those areas. And that's pretty much it. If you're thinking about going texlaxed, it's really not that much of a difference from relax. I was really worried about, if I was going to be able to keep up with it, or if I was going to mess up my whole entire hair. But I think it's definitely something you just have to understand, that if you're going to go texlaxed by putting more oil in, or if you're going to go texlaxed by leaving the relaxer in for less time, or if you're going to do both, you just have to be very consistent on every single relaxer. You can't switch it up. You have to be very consistent, or else your hair will be a big mess. And that's pretty much it. Sweet, short, and to the point. This was the greatest decision I could have ever made, to go texlaxed. Honestly, I would not have done it any other way. I tried going natural, that didn't work out, so texlaxed was the next step. So for those of you that feel like you might want to go natural, try texlaxed first, and then ease your way into going natural. But anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this little short video. Just a little update on my transitioning story and how it's going so far. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to join the PMP party, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.